Hello everyone and welcome to Orange University. On tonight's episode of Friday Night Explore, we're going to explore Mono Green Devotion. So this deck got nerfed the heck out with Karn being banned, but then also with the new kind of Explore meta shifting into very hefty combo decks, this just kind of became a little bit harder to ramp out. But I'm going to try it again because we have some new cards that we can talk about. Not really that new, but namely the Sunken Citadel, which is going to help a lot in terms of activating Nykthos just with 2 lands so that we can get our mono green devotion mana in. And then also, of course, we have the Archdruid's Charm from the new Murder Carlos house. This card allows us to search for a creature or a land whenever we need to with a cost of 3 mana. 3 green, but we're mono green, so we should be able to get it. And with that green mana, we can get cards like Ulamog, the Ceaseless Hunger. And then whenever we cast this spell, we can exile 2 target permanents. So that's kind of the idea of the deck. Hopefully this can work. I'm not really quite sure, but I guess we're going to learn today, right? The rest of the deck is pretty standard. We're going to have 4 Mystic Elf, 4 Llanowar Elves in the early game. Then we're going to try to curve into a Wolfwillow Haven to get extra mana. And on 3-drop, we got the Archdruid Charm to maybe fetch for a Nykthos if we need to, or Ogrowth Troll to have creatures on board, Polychronos Reborn to block flyers, but also turn it into a 6/6 lifelinker, for Kiora to untap our Nykthos, that's all the 3 drops. Then we skip a 4-drop all the way to 5-drop for Cavalier of Thorns to again get our essential lands into play. We also have 4 Storm the Festival to get any of these cards that we need, and then 1 Nissa in case we want to burst out our opponent with the trample on the +7 side. Really, I'm not sure about this. And then of course the Ulamog top curve. We are a pretty fast deck, 22 lands in the deck, of course, for Explorer. Usually you want to run a very little lands because you want to hinge on that combo synergy. So we got 1 Boseiju, 1 Castle Garenberg, 10 Forests, 2 Lair the Hydra, 4 Nykthos, and 4 Sunken Citadel. Now, if you are big spender, unlike me, you can definitely go ahead and remove a Nissa and maybe 2 of the Polychronos Reborn, and maybe even, if you're crazy enough, remove 1 of these like Cavalier of Thorns or something, and then go and craft this card right here, Leyline of the Guild Pack. Put that in your deck, and that way each, at the beginning of your upkeep, if this is in your hand, not beginning of upkeep, at the beginning of the game, if this card is in your hand, you can automatically put it into play. So that will give you can see on the pip here, green, 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 green. So you'll get Devotion to Green up to 4 immediately. And you have multiple, it's not legendary. If you have multiple, put them all into play, and your Devotion to Green is just all the way ramped out. That's going to be really helpful. But I don't really want to go and craft this right now because I want to try out this deck first to see, do I really need those Leylines? It kind of looks like I do to kind of keep up with all of the fast Explorer decks. But hey, you never know, right? And it's this Friday Night Explorer thing is all about research. It's all about testing. It's not going to be about, I'm going to go play Explorer, what is it called, tournaments? Because those don't exist. Nobody plays Explorer other than me because I'm crazy. Everyone's just going to play Pioneer. You can see that every time I try to load Explorer games, the low queue is so much longer than standard. Yeah, 20 seconds. On standard is usually about 0.2 millisecond. Alright, I'm playing against Gene. Hello, Gene. Can I get to go first? Please, I have a green deck. Thank you. Alright, curve into cards. Maybe Nissa. Gonna keep. I'm not gonna say it's fantastic because Amalia. Alright. There goes our Nissa. I think it's Amalia. It could also be Greasefang. Probably gonna take the Nissa. Yeah. Okay. Sure. They don't have LD in Explorer. So, we're gonna 1 Forest that adds 3 mana now. Ooh, okay. I guess? I'm not really quite sure. This Forest adds 4 mana. 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 mana for our Archdruid Charm. That is ridiculous. Alright, we're gonna get Thoughtseize again. What can we even get out? Liliana. Okay. Is he gonna make us a Scar? Probably gonna make us a Scar, right? I'm not really quite sure what kind of pitch for.
But I'm taking the credit.
Probably Nykthos. Alright, let's search our library. Ulamog's is gonna get discarded. All these are gonna get discarded. Castle is not gonna be that useful. Probably Nykthos, but we can also get a Lair. Alright, the Lair can attack Liliana. I mean, obviously, the right choice is Nykthos, but then I don't really have anything to do. What does this do? Sacrifice the Haven. Get the Nykthos. That doesn't even give us enough mana. We don't have any devotions. Alright, discard your own card.
I'm tired of your secrets.
We can kill the Liliana, and then it'll just play the thing, and then we just die. Alright, that's... Can I get this up to 4? No. I should have... Oh, well, actually, if I got it up to 3, the Mythic's... Elvish Mystic has to block, or has to tap. So...
Fine. I'll take my
I couldn't have cast
leave.
both either way. And if he casts the Grease Fang, I think we just die anyways. Yep. Alright, bye. All lands. Going first didn't help too much. Discard definitely hurts us a lot. And then he had another discard, right? So, yeah. The Liliana definitely stopped all... What can we got now? Because even if I tried to get a Ulamog, I couldn't cast it for 10 that turn. How much does Ulamog cost? I think it's 10. Boromig, we no longer go first, unfortunately. This is a better hand, but not going first just means that we're not going to like what happens next. You're not going to believe what happens next. Uh-oh. Okay. That's the Amalia deck. This is what I was talking about. The Explorer's gotten so fast that a mono green that doesn't have any sort of a fast answer doesn't do much. Okay. Kellen. Scary. Alright, well, let's... I guess we'll have to tap it like this. Does this matter? It slightly does, right? I want to put that on my forest. I don't think so. I don't think it's going to matter too much. We can't stop their combo with the cards that we have. Okay, not the combo I thought of. But I guess he is very welcoming. What does this do? Reveal the top 5 card, put a land card. Okay, hopefully I have a land. Do I have 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4. I can tap this for 2. Adds 2. That's not good. Right? Wow, that feels dumb. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I played the Nykthos. That would be 5. I think so, yeah, right? Yeah, this feels bad. Yes. Keep this Nykthos. Then we play the Cavalier. Didn't do anything there. Just have a Cavalier out. CC. Combo? Not quite, but it's close. Alright, he doesn't have the combo yet, but he can reanimate into the combo, so... buddy? Do you not know how reach works? Okay. So, we need to shoot the Amalia So, let's see. This will give us 3 mana, which is not enough, right? 3 mana, which means that we have to use the Nykthos right now for green. For 5. We can cast this for 3. Or we can storm. I think we have to shoot the Amalia, which hurts a lot. Does he have it though? He might not have it, but I still have to do it. Oh, this feels so risky. Alright, that's gonna be 6, so that means that I can Growth Pro for 3. And then we'll put a +1 counter on our Cavalier. And then I'll deal damage equal to Amalia. Take the 3. Not gonna let him have it right away. And then we'll attack for 6. I'll need a blocker here. He can block. That gets rid of his mana. I don't think he's gonna block, right? Does not block. Okay. So, we lost our Archer Charm. That's not great, but we needed that to get rid of Amalia. And we couldn't do it in instant speed because that would have been a whole turn. Extraction Specialist gives back Amalia. Yes. Alright, he's just waiting for that 1 card. Gets it, blows up my board. And then I'll lose. Is there anything I can draw? An Archer Charm. Right? Yeah, if I draw an Archer Charm, that's 3 for the charm, and then this is 9. Actually, that's not even enough. Even if I get the charm. So I can storm. This takes 2 and gets 1. I don't think that's very nice. So I can add 9, and I can Cavalier first. Reveals 5. Can I get something good? That's... I mean, it's something. Alright, let's oh, we also put the Ulamog into the graveyard. That's not fun. Can we get anything good here? Kiora, definitely. Boseiju? Does the Boseiju do anything? The Charm, I needed that, but didn't get it. I put it into the battlefield, right? So, do I want the Sunken Citadel in the battlefield or Ghost Troll into the battlefield? Probably the Troll.
Let's dive right into battle.
I get to draw a card. Yeah, I forgot that Kiora helps me draw a card with the Old Growth Troll. That's gonna help a little bit. Chords of Calling. Alright. I guess they're just gonna do this in response and kill my board. Yeah. I mean, this is the problem with Explorer now, is that they're at instant speed, where all the plays I make are still sorcery speed. Mono Green Devotion. That's kind of the problem. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and craft a Leyline just to see what happens. Because I have enough rare cards now. Oh, rare wild cards now that it might be interesting, right? I never really played Leyline on Arena. Because you can see how much Leyline I actually don't have. Craft. Yes. Yes, let me cry about it later. We can take out the craft, and then we can take out some cards. The Cavalier is a little bit slow now, so I can definitely take those out. I feel like I can probably also take out the Polychronos Reborn. They're good, no, don't get me wrong, they're very good, but I don't think I have the time for that. So, let's try this again. I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. Again, like I said today, for Explorer, I am exploring. It is for exploring whether or not a good deck is viable, not whether or not I can get all the way to top 5 Mythic here. Wilt 007. All right, well, opponent goes first. We got Nykthos and Guild Pack, so I think I had to keep. Submit. No! You monster. It's probably gonna take my Cavalier. Yeah, there it goes. Power or kill. Alright, is removal of the deck. So. Rakdos removal the deck with hand disruptions. Unlucky Witness, which is Oven. Rakdos sack. Plays a land, passes turn. You know, I got a lot of mana here. It's 5, and that goes up to... What can I get out for, like... Hold on. We'll give 5 from green. Right, I'll use 1. Go down to 4. Play my other Nykthos. Yes. Keep this. So we'll go up to 8. That means I can cast a 5-drop, right? Okay, so Archer Charm for a creature. 5 drops. The only good one is right now the Cavalier. What? We get a Sunken Citadel. That's a land. Oh, named green. We put Storm in the graveyard. Oh boy. Okay. This might get us on one. Who knows, right? I'm not sure. The Leyline definitely helped a little bit. Oh, betrayed. I mean, you attack me for a lot. Still goes into my graveyard. Yes. Does he exile it? Oh, he gets to exile it? That's bull. That is bull. Alright, well, we can definitely do this. Wait. Let's add. Huh. Add 2 mana. Right, and then we'll use that for the Nykthos for green. That's a 6. We play our other Nykthos. Keep this. Then we'll add another green. That goes to 10. And then we can storm. Oh, come on. That's what I get from Storm? This is terrible. Green. Okay, so that just ended my game, right? We stormed twice. No, we stormed once, and then the storm was all cards that I really wanted in my hand from draw. Yeah, they got it. It's just we had a pretty nuts draw, but it did not work out. No, here goes our force. We have a lot of mana, but I don't even think the mana can get us anywhere. Maybe if we draw Archdruid Charm. Actually, is that a lot? 7? Boseiju. We can Boseiju the Oven, but he has... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to play this out. This has been just a terrible feeling that they have to one freaking bloody betrayal. And it double removed our synergy. Yeah, it's fine. Not happy, but it's fine because that's kind of how a lot of these games kind of shape out. And as we're exploring, we're also going to face all the bad lucks on the shuffler side. Now we're playing against Spirolo. You go first. All right. Do I mulligan for Leyline? I do have Elvish Mystic into Wolf Haven. No, I'll keep. No Leyline feels bad, but there was no guarantee that I'll get another one. Just everyone turn 1 Thoughtseize. It's nice for you. Not even Thoughtseize, just Duress. And then we got pushed. Alright, I'm gonna leave. It was ridiculous. Everything just shaped out to be like the worst draw we can get. Because we needed 3 green. And basically every turn is just how they stop us from having 3 green, right? Yep. We even gone first. If we had the Leyline, then all of our mana are green. And we wouldn't be in this trouble. So yeah, every draw kind of shaped out to be the worst it could have been. Feels bad. Feels real bad. And this is the problem with green. I think Wizards started to hate on green. I mean, I feel ever since Oko, right? When was that? Like 2018, 2019? I feel like right after that point, they have not released a green card that made a green deck viable. There's Mr. Oko. Come back for the Thunder Junction, aren't you? Yeah, I've not. What the heck is this? Well, oh, Jesus. No, okay, Mulligan. Terrible hand. Not good. Kind of also terrible. We're gonna need two lands for the Nykthos, right? No, it's fine. Are we even going first? I don't think so. I think our opponent's going first. Yeah. The only green deck that's ever been sort of oh, yeah. The only green deck that ever existed that I remember is just this deck. They also have Nykthos.
I defy
They have their elf. They
Defying
get it first.
you will be easy. One drop ripples and grows.
Elf. Elf. Oh. Maybe they don't have anything. I also have this.
Not to brag, but my friends, kindly ocean surges, life thrives.
Do I want to play the Galvon? I might not. Alright, so let's add some green. I can get more. Untap my Nykthos. But I only get 1 draw from this anyways. He's not gonna attack down Kiora.
Bet you've never been hugged by a kraken before. I love to make a splash.
7. I draw Nykthos. Alright, well, that's not a good draw. So I can sack the wolf. Can I sack the wolf? I have 4, 5. Sack the wolf to get a 2/2. They have a lot of mana. I have a lot of mana. Who's gonna storm first? I guess he'll storm first. No, he's got a wolf.
Let's get moving.
Well, this has been fun. 16 mana. Is he gonna Ulamog me? Nora Wood. Big Hydra. why he spent all his mana. This is, oh, this is trample, that's why. But then he... That's a Lair. That doesn't do anything. Do I have card draws here? 6 mana, not card draw, not card draw. Everything is not card draw. GG. Oh boy! This has been a fun deck to pilot, right? It's the problem with Explorer, I guess. I mean, that wasn't even a problem with Explorer. That was just mirror match. Your opponent has better cards than you. Go. I had to mulligan because I had 2 lands and 5 elves. Can you imagine if that was a... I kept that hand, just 2 lands and 5 elves. And whatever would have happened there. Alright, and Nips. Opponent goes first. We got... Oh boy, we got 1 land into opponent goes first. Do we keep? Let's keep. I'm ballsy. Probably just got... this is Kiora? What's Kiora? Cat dog. Okay. He's a cat dog. I actually don't have a land. If I have a land, I can actually burst out next turn. But no land means no burst out next turn. Oh. Oh, you know. Do they have a counter unless I pay 2? Do they still run those? He does not. I mean, I'm gonna put it into the ether here that he probably has a counterspell held up. How do I fight a counterspell with the green deck? I don't think you can. Hold up a counterspell? Holds up a counterspell. Alright, a Cavalier? He counters Cavalier. I owe Growth Troll. He counters owe Growth Troll. So, might as well play better on curve, right? Pretty sure he has a counterspell. No more lies. Can I pay 3? I can't pay 3. Attack you! So, I think we have established that we cannot fight against aggro, or not aggro. We cannot fight against combo decks. Grease Fang, Amalia. We cannot fight against Mirror because they'll get better cards. And what can we fight against? Honestly, like it seems so bad. So their counter spell of choice is No More Lies. That does not mean that's their only counter spell of choice. And with 4 mana, they could have a better counter spell now, right? Definitely green. Will they have Sunfall though? Would have No More Lies for my old Growth Troll? Or is he just Emperoring me? Oh, it is Emperor. Oh, the Emperor's gonna block our Elvish dudes. Break my castle. The castle's not the best card in my deck, so I'm okay with that. The problem is, I'm not really quite sure what I can do. Going forward. 1, 2, 3. I got 3 mana if he Sunfalls. Another Leyline. Don't want that. That's for sure. Alright, maybe I'll attack first. There is an Emperor. Alright, that was the bait, right?
I'm not overconfident.
Obviously, I did not want my Growth Troll to die. It's very important that it doesn't. But it did. It happened.
You are not much of a roadblock.
So now I can do stuff. Nykthos, Kiora. How much mana do I have? 1. So Nykthos actually is not enough. Kiora can help me untap something. I get untap a Sunken Citadel.
Why do I love krakens? Just can't help myself. Nature flows with vigor.
I can add 9. That means I can cast this. Let's see. I get to draw a card. I don't need another Kiora. I untap Nykthos, but then I don't have any mana with Nykthos, so let's just draw a card here, and then put more. Have I played a land already? Oh, I have not played a land, but I don't think it matters right now, so no need. If I had gotten Kiora, I wouldn't have drawn a card. Okay. Right? Adds 2 green? Yeah. Still no card draw here. It's kind of annoying.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Sunken Citadel. That's not a card draw. So... sacrifice... Let me draw a card. I don't even know if I'm going to use my Nykthos. That is not a card that I want. So, I can use the Nykthos here. It actually does not do anything. Alright, that's a lot of mana. Watch as my mana are completely spent doing nothing. Do I want a minus here? I mean, this just gives it... He doesn't have haste, so... yeah, you know what? It's fine. I don't need that much mana.
One drop ripples and grows.
More Leyline. Actually can't activate it anymore, huh? Yeah, the top decks are important, and without any good card draw, it's hard to get actual top decks. These Wolf Havens are only 2/2. Shark Typhoon. Well, can't punish a Shark Typhoon with land draws like this. So, yeah, this is just awful. How do we draw so many lands? And then nothing else. Alright, another game lost. We have a lot of things. We have Archdruid Charm, punishes the Shark Typhoon. We got Nissa, punishes Shark Typhoon. If I had drawn like my Ulamog, but probably would have punished the Shark Typhoon. I don't know. But you know, I am not deterred. I am gonna explore the heck out of this deck until I find out what's so bad about it. Because it feels weird. It feels like this deck should be able to do what we're planning to do, since it has all those curve out cards. But whenever it gets to that point, it's like there's a toggle on the shuffler that just says now lands, and the only thing we draw are lands, right? You see in almost every game where we have the mana, and then when we start needing to top deck, we top deck lands. Gorderim. And also, hand disruption is horrendous against this deck. I mean, like, hand disruption is great for our opponent, terrible for us. So against this deck, if they use hand disruption, we're kind of just screwed. We'll say hi. We're still nice. We're still here for a nice game of Magic, even if we lose every game. Blue. Alright. Oh, it's a Phoenix deck. Do we stand a chance against Phoenix? Alright, what am I doing here? Sunken Citadel can get me the mana. But this can get me 2 mana to play the elf. I don't think so. I still think this is the better choice. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or this is no, very well. Okay. So the Nykthos does not actually get us the extra mana that we want, right? Nykthos is gonna give us 1 extra mana. No, not 1 extra mana at all. I guess we'll play the Nykthos. The Lair come to play tapped. Right. So this is 1, 2, 3. This can add 1. That's not good. All right. So let's get the Lair out. I don't know why this was. I think was. None of these should have been highlighted. I think the Lair was highlighted. That's the only thing. I could use the Lair to make a creature. Maybe that's what the highlight was? 3 mana. They probably want to burn the Elvish Mystic, right? Yeah. Okay. Draw 2, discard 2. It is a Phoenix deck. Phoenix deck is my favorite deck in Explorer, I would say. But also, I feel like I have a better chance against... Oh, Spell Pierce. Okay. Just when I said I thought I have a better chance, Spell Pierce happened. Cavalier time. Do we actually have a land? Sunken or Castle? Sunken's a little bit better, right? I already have a Sunken, though. But Castle, I don't have creatures in my hand, so... Look at that Leyline. Would have been helpful if it was my opening hand. Oh well. That made the game so much slower without the Leyline, right? I don't have the 5. Or, yeah, the... I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Whatever. This will be... Big Odd Prankster. Okay. He's gonna draw with the Treasure Cruise. Makes sense. But he does not have... Yeah, he does not have Phoenix yet in his graveyard. He could definitely get it. Alright, so Nykthos gives us 4. That's so little. That's like tapping 3 to get 4. But it is what it is. Archdruid's Charm. Okay. We're gonna have to hold that off for a little bit. Archdruid's Charm would be very good, but... Why would you... See, that's 4. And now we can Storm. Give this Nykthos.
Drywalk is something truly spectacular.
Do I have enough? This is 5. Right. This adds 5. I untaps it. Use 2 to go to 8. So I'm not going to use 2 to go to 8, I guess. Actually, I can use Kiora here. Untap. Nykthos.
The ocean surges.
Use 2 to go to 8. That way, I have some mana left open if I need it. Oh, quits. Does not want to let me go through all that stuff. So hey, you know, I think against Phoenix deck we have a slightly better chance because they're a fair combo and they're just attacking us, right? It's not going through our hand disruption or combo off in 1 turn and killing us on turn 3 or something like that. So yeah, that is the Green Explorer deck. I don't know if this deck has what it takes. I honestly don't see it. I just feel like we're just outclassed in almost every manner, and that's kind of a problem. And outclass, I don't just mean by like what do I say? Outclass is that their deck is better or their combo is better, but this definitely does not have the proper sort of answers to our opponent's cards where they have the answers to our cards. And the biggest issue I have with that on Arena is that it's so draw dependent, and It always feels like the draws are against us, and going second definitely doesn't help. But going second when your opponent has Thoughtseize or Duress just makes you want to tear your heads out and blow up the game, right? So that's just not fun. And Cavalier of Thorns is great. You need that. Polychronos is great. You need that. But I still think cutting 2 of those for Leyline of the Guild Pack is what helped us win a lot of... Well, we didn't win any game with the Leyline out, but have a lot higher chance because that's how we get the Nykthos to 5, right? That's... I still think this might be the best version of this deck possible. It's just that this deck is no longer one of the top tier decks in Explore. It used to be top. It used to be number 1. Undisputed champion. Not anymore. Arena and Wizards overall just like their black cards more. Every best deck in Arena, most likely, or I should say, every best deck on, or even every in Arena, right? But especially in Explore, every top tier deck has a black mana in there. You got your Abzan, Amalia, you got your Grease Fang, you got your Rakdos, Rakdos Sack or Rakdos Temple. It's all black decks. I don't know what's going on Wizard, but they're definitely not balancing the color pie like they should be. Well, that's all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.